You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast
You realize what you've done?
with Rich Liebig
The real gangster plays his cards right.
and Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah! How you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It's time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news, folks. It's our job to give you the most interesting bits in the world of sports, entertainment, odd news, and whatever else we happen to stumble across. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. We bring it to you with our unique sense of humor and wackiness. You never know what you're going to get here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
That's right. Including a little surprise for this week's episode. Nenna is back! Woo! Yeah, Nenna! How you doing, my friend?
I'm hand gesturing.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
That is appropriate. We are on a video feed now.
I feel like I should have hidden underneath and then popped
and then just
up.
like popped out. Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
could have surprised
that's
people?
true.
The people
Woo!
saw me.
Because on the audio version, it's a surprise, but on the video version, we come in
They
and
just see this
they see
girl
her.
sitting here and they're like, who is that trash?
Who is this?
Trash
I have to
heap.
continue to watch.
Yeah. And then what if what if on the live I just sat there the whole time and didn't say anything?
You just
No.
sit
You didn't
there.
And you
say-
never identified that there's another individual.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
Just
that'd be
sit
funny.
there. That's
you just,
it.
Just sit there. You don't move. You don't speak. And then at the very end, we're like, "Whoa, who are you?"
What does this chick do?
No, I'll just be a pillow. It'll actually just be a pillow with my hoodie around it.
Oh, okay. We could just also get a giant cardboard cutout of you and just put you like in the chair.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, or get like your clothes and put like eggplant and like put you in a pose.
Are you talking about my penis?
No, I was talking about
'Cause I am. It's
scarecrows. Whoa. I was talking about like the scarecrows. But wait,
Why is
that's
scarecrows
hay.
that have
Eggplant.
eggplant?
I went eggplant. Sorry. I guess it's hay.
yeah, it's a hay. What do you mean? I guess it's hay. Have you never seen a scarecrow? Hold on, guys.
That's the Italian scarecrow. You put eggplant,
eggplant.
in it.
Just
yeah.
a series of eggplants.
Yeah. Put it in
Is it
eggplant.
cooked? Is it cooked eggplant so it's mushy?
No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking like because the eggplant will stay stiff.
Show us how big its penis is.
Hey man, it just you
Yeah.
know, it holds.
Holds its shape.
I'm sure the scarecrow won't mind. Anyway, we're off to a great start here. Thank you guys for joining us on this crazy episode. Yeah, Nenna, how you doing in your personal life? Anything happening?
No, my personal life is terrible, but thanks for
God.
asking.
Oh no.
Fantastic. No, anything? Nothing happening.
I had Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
Thanksgiving was
Thanksgiving
last week.
happened,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, Thanksgiving was last week, and I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was your
ate-
Thanksgiving?
I ate some bird.
Nice. Which bird?
Yeah, one bird,
You know,
a unspecified bird.
an unspecified bird.
Gotcha.
The Cornish hen, if you will.
Right. Obviously.
Okay, was it tasty?
No. I'm not helping much, am I?
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food besides the Cornish hen?
You know what it is. It's pumpkin pie.
That's right. That's right. You just had some.
The
Yeah.
one made from real pumpkins.
Right.
And not squash.
Yeah, you said this earlier.
It's true. It's
Apparently,
absolutely true.
a lot of grocery store pre-made pumpkin pie is made out of squash.
Yes. But we got some from Mrs. Brenner herself,
Whoa.
and she made it fresh from the pumpkins.
She went
Yeah,
out
it
there.
was-
She picked the pumpkins.
She went out there, she picked it, she stomped it with her feet like they do in the
old
grapes.
country.
It was a nice little treat. Yeah, have a nice little pumpkin pie right before the show.
Yeah, it was great.
You didn't put whipped cream on yours. I was
Back off.
yeah. I mean, I was just curious.
I don't like to
Cream?
dress up what's already delicious.
Okay, that's
That's
fair.
fair. That's fair.
No need to put sugar on sugar.
Unless you're addicted to sugar or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, which I
I'm
am.
addicted to other
I love
things.
sugar.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad on sugar, but
Like what?
Well, we'll
Stuffing.
talk about it offline.
Oh, we're,
Oh,
okay.
awful.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk
no,
about it
I
during
don't
the
really
break.
like stuffing. Bothers me.
So
It's
so
just mushy bread. It's mushy bread. I don't get it.
I think we had this conversation one time with the
Yes,
previous
years
Thanksgiving
ago.
show. Yeah.
Spongy bread.
Yeah.
I think,
love
I think it
stuffing.
depends on how well the stuffing is made because
Yeah.
I've had banging stuffing.
Oh yeah.
That sounded weird, but whatever. The point is that stuffing can really be good.
Now, what's your opinion on sausage and stuffing? Sausage.
Oh no,
stuffing.
we
Sure.
literally had this. You
We
could
had the
go
same
to
conversation.
2019, I feel like we had the same exact
Probably.
conversation.
Probably, but yeah, I wouldn't mind some sausage in the stuffing.
Yeah.
I don't mind wieners in my stuffing.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. It's a very innocent conversation.
What about mashed potatoes?
I don't mind wieners in my mashed potatoes.
Anyway, you also saw the Eternals.
Yes.
I love how Mike is now taking over this segment.
Trying to rein it back in.
No, I did, and there was one man in the movie theater besides me, and they left the lights on.
That I hate when that happens.
Does that happen a lot?
It's happened to me before, and so I don't know how you reacted, but at least
I kept trying to clap, like I was doing the clapper.
to
try to get
their
the lights
attention.
off.
Oh, to get the.
Clapper.
I mean, I don't know. Was I able to get their attention by like standing up and jumping?
The only way that's ever worked for me is I have to go out of the theater and go talk to somebody.
Yeah, where were you when I was just telling the story?
I was working on the rundown.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, no, I told the story. I had to go all
Yeah.
the way out and start all the way at the beginning and
Yeah.
be like, hey, the lights are on.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
And
to
then
have
I
to do
missed
that.
parts.
Bring this to a positive. You said there's only like one other person in the theater.
Why didn't they go?
What?
What a
Because he
bum.
was all the way in the back.
Okay.
He was
All
sitting
right.
in the way
I
back.
was trying to focus on a positive aspect.
Oh, okay.
He was sitting in the way back.
I really like the fact that, I guess maybe to the detriment of the movie theater corporations, I really like the fact that right now movie theaters for the most part aren't packed.
Yeah,
It's such
great.
a better experience.
It's awesome.
You know?
Yeah, but see, when I went to see Let There Be Carnage, which by the way is the trashiest movie you'll ever watch,
Oh yeah.
there was a toddler in it running around.
Yeah.
It was like me and a
That's
toddler.
not good.
Who brings a toddler to a movie like that?
Assholes.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
the movie's called Let There Be
And
Carnage.
it started at 8 o'clock.
It's appropriate for Jimmy.
Little Jimmy's got to learn about the horrors of the real world at some point.
I mean,
Yeah.
little Jimmy wasn't paying attention,
No.
and we all knew it.
Little Jimmy's a shithead, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I almost Let There Be Carnage.
Whoa.
Oh wait, that's like not a good joke for movie theaters, because like people do that stuff.
it's
Yeah,
out there
it's-
now. It's in the
it's-
atmosphere.
You want
It's
to turn
okay.
it into a positive.
I was trying
Look
to
at what
turn
you've
it.
done.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah, Rich,
I
what the
messed
hell,
this up.
man?
I saw the Eternals.
There
Was
you
it
go.
good?
Yeah, there's this one kid who's really hot in it, and I had to look him up to make sure he wasn't like underage, because that would have been weird.
Who?
Oh.
He's 29. He's like the Irish dude.
Richard Maddox?
No, I mean
Oh.
he's hot, but
Yeah.
he's like at least closer to my age.
Oh, okay.
The cute little kid,
Cute little kid. All right.
the
don't
Irish
know.
dude. Did you
No,
see
no,
it?
I didn't see it yet. No.
Oh, well, stop asking me questions that you don't know the answers to.
Well, that's the reason you ask somebody questions. If you know the answer, you don't ask people questions.
All right, so there's this one kid in it, and he's like this Irish kid, and he's got dark hair and like blue eyes, and like I love that stuff. And he's got the accent, but he's 29, so I'm not super creepy. I'm only half a coog.
Half Coog?
Yeah, I'm half coog.
What?
in
So
that
what's
sense.
the cutoff then for Coog? Full Coog.
I feel like 29 is just so full coog would be like 25. Because
Isn't
I'm
the
38.
rule? What is it? Half your age plus 7
Or is
is
that
the
rule for-
minimum. That's
what-
the minimum.
Isn't that the rule for guys?
Is that the rule for guys?
Is there a separate one for cougars?
Wait, did I ever tell you the time there was a guy on a dating website where it said, "Would you date someone half your age?" and he said yes, and
How
I was
old
like,
was he?
I was like, you know that means you would date a 14-year-old, right?
Oh.
And he was like, I wasn't thinking of it like that, and I'm like,
Can
how
you not do
else would
basic
you have-
arithmetic?
Right? How else would you have thought about that?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's an age where that is a weird way to. There's only one answer to that question, and it's always no.
Right, and so I immediately went out with him, and we stayed together for 5 years.
There you go.
Fun. There you go. Yeah, you had a good time.
Yes.
Were you half his age?
No,
Ah.
I was twice his age.
So you would date somebody half your age.
No, ew. So what's the half? What's the half-life? It's
So
half.
the rule that I've heard is half your age plus 7. That's the minimum.
but-
Okay, what's half
isn't
of
that-
38?
Isn't that guys though?
Plus
It is
7.
19 plus 7 is, oh my God, this is math, 26.
Yes, so 26 is where I'd be full coog. I think 30 is half coog.
I just love that there's a term half-coug.
No, I made that up.
Oh, I don't know
if that's real, but
if you told me that was a real term, I would have believed you. That sounds like an
yeah,
actual
but
term.
the kid looks young in it, so I'm like creeping on
So
this kid.
It's a little weird if you were creeping on him. He's like
It's
that
a little
young.
weird. He's 29. He's almost 10 years younger than me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that can work.
I mean,
my,
10 years, that's doable.
My parents were 8 years apart.
Yeah.
Close to 9.
Yeah, that's not unheard of.
Yeah, it can work.
All right, well then I want to
Do
marry
it.
this guy.
You
He's
should.
adorable.
Well, you should message him. You should be
Well,
like,
first you
listen,
got to find out his name.
Right.
Whatever.
Oh, it's something.
some
Yeah,
Irish
something.
young guy.
Yeah, no, I looked it up.
It's something.
Everyone
Dear
who's
young
seen Eternals
Irish
knows
guy.
who I'm talking about.
Ah,
I'm gonna look up
something.
Eternals.
It's Druig is his name in the
It's
thing.
something.
Young
Yes.
Irish guy.
It's
something.
Druig
It's just look
is
up
his
something.
name.
There you go.
Barry Keogh
Yes.
something
yes,
Irish.
Yes.
Something Irish.
Isn't he hot? He's got like blue eyes and dark hair. That's
hold
like
on,
the
I'm gonna-
thing.
All right. Well, there you go. We got Nenna's new crush.
This guy? Oh, he was in Dunkirk, Rich.
Yeah, he's a Dunkirk kid.
Oh, was he the soldier that makes it?
I don't know.
The spoiler.
Well, obviously he doesn't know. he goes, I don't know.
Yeah, he's Dunkirk kid.
Dunkirk kid. All
Here's,
right.
yeah,
He's
look,
hot.
here's pictures of him.
Yeah. Yeah. To see what.
For I don't
yeah,
know how
now,
to do
yeah,
this.
now you can't do it. Awkward
Oh my God,
podcasting
this
moment.
is- there you go.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Now, see, Rich,
Got it.
my computer's not hooked up to the camera.
Right, yeah,
you go,
unfortunately.
everyone. They can't see that.
They know who
Yeah,
I'm talking
right,
about.
they
Look-
know.
Or they
look it up.
don't, and they've already like deleted this because they don't want to
They've
listen to
moved
this
on,
shit
yeah.
anymore.
They've already deleted their YouTube account. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to YouTube
Oh
anymore.
God. But anyway, that's interesting. I never knew that there was half-coug, full-coug logic. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
There's not. She just made it up, Rich.
I don't know.
Just
I
made
like
it
it
up,
though.
Rich.
No, I like it though. Make
You
that
should make it a
thing.
thing. Half
Yeah.
coug. What's
Yeah,
quarter
I'm half
coug?
Coogan on this kid.
Half-cougan on this kid. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds.
It's like
I
what's
wanted-
what's smaller than a cougar? Like a bobcat. You're bobcatting him.
Oh.
I'll be a bobcat.
Or what's
There you
smaller than a
go.
bobcat? What's like a quarter coug? Is it like a
Cat?
lynx?
A lynx.
I'm lynxing.
Oh, I want to
no.
be a
Isn't
lynx.
lynx bigger than a bobcat?
Yes.
I don't know. I can find that
So
out
I
too.
think it would be cougar, lynx, bobcat. Biology was not my strong suit. I could definitely be wrong on this. I think
Okay,
that would be the-
Canadian lynxes tend to be larger than bobcats. Bobcats are generally
Oh, all right.
1.5 to 2 feet tall.
So it should go cougar, lynx, bobcat.
There you go.
There you go. That's the official tier. If you were curious,
If you want to creep on people
you-
that are younger than you. As a woman.
there you go.
Because men don't, you know what? Men don't get to be like. Why do women have to be cougars? Like men aren't creepy when they're dating 19-year-olds and such.
No, it's like weirdly expected for guys.
Yeah.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio won't date someone who's like older than 19, and
Really?
he's like 57.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's 57, but yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. I like the system. I like this new system.
It's a good cat measuring system.
Yep.
We should measure lots of things by cats.
Yes, I approve. Here, here.
Like that's 4 cats. I don't know what we're measuring, but
That's a bobcat.
that's a bobcat.
There you go. All right, appropriate.
All right, awesome.
See, this is why you should never ask about my life.
Because you learn about the cat creep system.
The cat creep system.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so with that now officially done, should we move to actual news?
Yes.
All right. Well then,
Because you know what cats hate? Organized sports. That's right. It's time for the sports sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face! Ha ha!
well, I can't argue against that. I don't think cats would be.
Could you imagine
for-
trying to play a sport with your cats?
Yeah, no,
They wouldn't go for it.
No, they would either just rest on the ground and just be like no, or they would do the complete opposite of what you want them to do.
That's right.
You could use the cat as the ball.
You could. Some of
Good
them are
luck.
small enough.
I would. I
You know
hate
what the
cats.
mortal enemy of a cat is? That's right. Eagles.
Well, they would be a formidable foe if it wasn't for this past weekend. Because, boy, did they lose a stupid game to the Giants on Sunday afternoon. This was just...
I'm so upset because we could have won a lot of money on this game.
Yes.
And then the
That's our
Eagles-
personal life, yeah.
Yeah.
But on an actual note for the Eagles, this is just demoralizing. This made me lose confidence in that offense. Jalen Hurts he flops back and forth. Now again, he doesn't look like he's seen the field again. He's throwing it to people that are in double coverage. He's not reading the defense correctly. I mean, this was just a horrible game for the offense from start to finish.
You know what's really bad, what's really egregious is the fact that in interviews with Giants players, everyone said, yeah, we had to make Hurts beat us through the air. They had to make a quarterback beat them by passing it. You know,
Yeah,
his singular job description. I mean, if that doesn't tell people the quality of quarterbacking here in Philadelphia right now, because I've been pretty staunch in my belief that Jalen Hurts is not the guy. Now, I've heard a lot of people go back and forth. Is he the guy? Is he not the guy? I don't think he is. 14 of 31 against a terrible team. An awful defense. 3 interceptions. This is a team they should have beaten.
Yep.
They
had a very costly Hurts had a very costly interception at the end of the first half. The game was 3-0, so it was very much a stout defensive battle. You're going back and forth, and finally the Eagles put together a drive that's moving down the field, and with the right amount of time left, it looks like they're about to score right before the half ends, and Jalen Hurts just tosses it into double coverage, trying to do too much, trying to complete the score right then and there, and it backfires. Costly interception. They don't get a chance to score, or even at least like throw the ball out of bounds. At least they would have gotten a field goal and tie the game up. That just sucked any positive momentum they had on that drive. And it's funny. I keep going back to that moment. Just that to me was just right there. I was just like, oh no, this game's lost. They're not. Hurts isn't seeing the field right. The offense isn't clicking when it needs to click. It's not making the plays when it needs to make the plays. It's very demoralizing. I don't know.
And this was the team to further solidify, your offensive strategy against the New York Giants are not good this year.
No.
So it was an opportunity for them to really continue to build on the success of the past weeks. Instead, I think they let their ego get the better of them, as the Eagles always do. They're looking ahead to the Jets. We thought the Jets was going to be a trap game.
Yeah, I thought the Jets were going to be the trap game.
The Giants were the trap. We're like, oh, if we can just, they're already looking at the bye week. They're like, we'll steamroll the Giants and the Jets, and all of a sudden we drop one to the Giants, potentially drop another one to the Jets next week. I mean, nothing is for certain with this team.
We were talking last week that the Eagles might sneak in as a playoff team. I think that's out the window.
I mean, unfortunately, they still could.
No, even if they did, what's going to happen?
That's always been my argument: is why even bother make the playoffs if you're not gonna do anything?
Yeah, but I mean, I think realistically, they're not a threat. After a game like this, I can't imagine any team, being seriously worried about facing them, whether it's the last couple of games of the season or if they happen to slide in as a 7 seed. That's practically going to be a free bye week for whoever the 2nd seed is.
Yeah.
This team just lost all credibility that it made on that streak where they won 3 games out of 4 a couple weeks ago.
It's fool's gold.
Yes, it was. So yeah, now we look ahead towards the Jets. Do you think what do you think is going to happen on this game? Staying in New York?
Well, the Jets are just so bad right now. They're worse than the Giants. Logically, the Eagles should be able to take them, but it all comes down to whether or not they can get out of this. I think this weird headspace they're going to find themselves in now.
Yeah.
Losing a costly game to a division rival in an ugly manner like that can't, bode well for a young team like the Eagles. So they're going to have to bounce back in a big way. And I just think that the team is too inexperienced at key parts, like head coach and quarterback, to find their footing that quickly on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be another sloppy game. I think
all of our games have been sloppy. We've just lucked out into wins for some of them.
Yeah. I think, though, with the Jets being as dysfunctional as they are, I think the Eagles probably have a shot to pull off a win there and probably win. But
they'll win, but for who?
Do you think
for
it'll
what?
be? Do you think it'll be Joe Flacco starting? Because that'd be funny. Because Flacco was over on our side of the field, and then we traded him back to the Jets.
Sure, why not?
Joe Flacco comes back, throws up 350 passing yards.
Maybe if we're nice enough to him, he'll come back to our side.
That'd be pretty funny if that indeed does happen. But yeah, it's not looking good for the city of brotherly love. Between this, the Sixers went through a rough patch with Joel Embiid. He was on the COVID list for a while, so they lost something like 7 out of 9 games.
We're just a wreck.
It's been a rough week and a half in Philadelphia sports. It's yeah, we needed all the turkey on Thursday to mellow out.
Just slip into a nice food coma.
Yeah.
And don't think about it.
A nice food coma so you get to Christmas and then have another food coma and then you wake up in like
I just want to be
February.
Knocked out belly full until like mid-January.
Yeah.
And then a real coma.
Yes.
Because we ate so much food, right?
Or a septibus hit you.
Oh, sure.
Septa.
What is happening?
Septibus just hit you. Coma.
Are you chanting for a coma?
If I have to deal with this Philadelphia sports.
You know what? I'll say this. Getting hit by a septibus, if you can live with minimal injuries, I mean, you could sue the city and you'd be pretty comfortable for a little bit.
Yeah.
You
there
know?
you go. So
Also trauma and injury, but you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Who doesn't have trauma?
Right, exactly.
Everybody does have trauma.
Everybody does have trauma.
There you go. So
I'll take septibus trauma if it means that I can sue the city.
yeah. And the way the Eagles are playing, they're giving us trauma. So it's great. We might as well cash in on it.
In Philadelphia, there's trauma to go around.
Yes.
That was kind of dark.
Yeah, we keep ending on dark tones.
It's my fault.
Well, how about this? How about
I'm like the cloud over the podcast.
Well, no. I know something that definitely won't be a dark cloud, and that is every now and then we like to do a little taste test. We are the Crispy Noodle. We're based on food sometimes. So let's do a side dish of taste testing foods.
Yay!
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 Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
That's
Who
right.
are those people?
That's us.
Yay!
Is that the
That's
two of you
us
together?
in perfect harmony. Yeah.
Yay!
That's so cute.
I know, isn't it? Oh, wait.
Yay!
Should we try to do one of the three of us?
I don't know. Can we try it?
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yay! All right. We'll have to see if that comes out in the recording.
You seem so uncertain.
I don't think I did it.
Yay!
That was so cute.
Oh, Nenna. There you go. See, the dark cloud's going away now.
The dark cloud has
Love.
lifted,
She has
Yay!
dissipated.
and it's
you go.
replaced with gummies.
Gummy.
All right,
We have-
Mike has a special here.
That's right. We have more Universal Yums. This time it's gummies from different countries, except I don't know what countries I got these from.
Other ones.
Yes.
That's Spain, I think.
Wrong.
Portugal.
It says Pedro llama gummies, but it's from the Czech Republic.
I knew that. I knew that.
Okay, and then we have Millie Moose here. Show Pedro.
Start with the
llama
trashy
gummies.
ice cream. Start with the trashy ice cream.
And then we have these. We have Millie Moose. These are
Millie
yuppie
Moose.
from Indonesia. And then finally we have Nenna's favorite. I can't even begin to tell you where this is from.
From ice cream.
I'm gonna
Ice
say
cream?
I'm gonna say Israel.
Okay.
These are ice cream gummies. You tell me what language that is.
I don't know.
All right, give me the
Babito.
ice cream first. Cause
Wait, we're doing ice cream
We
first.
have to do the ice cream first because they're
name
the
on
worst.
this, the name on this is Babito.
Babito,
It
yeah.
sounds like libido.
Libido.
me a
Oh, they're
Babito.
libido gummies.
And these
Yeah.
aren't edibles, so we won't even have fun eating these.
You really hate those ice cream gummies.
Yeah, take
All right,
one.
so we're doing the ice cream one first.
Okay.
Yes,
hold on,
the
wait.
trash first.
We have to get.
First, wow, Nenna does not like.
It smells
these.
like a Barbie doll.
I got blue and white. They kind of look like penises.
Yeah, so I have.
Multiple balls.
Well, yeah. I mean that's the.
I
problem.
have the blue ice
You know,
cream
blue?
one.
All right, let's go. Let's eat them.
I get where it's supposed to look like an ice cream cone. Okay. So
I told you.
here we go. Oh,
That's really weird. I don't know if I like it.
And you have 7 packs of them.
I have a lot of packs of these ice cream gummies.
Yep.
made with fruit juice, maive sulu.
You think it's good, and then it's not, and then it's further not, and now it just tastes like Barbie dolls in my mouth.
Yeah, that's a weird texture.
Pedro's next.
It's odd.
We're going worst to best.
So in terms of the sweetness, it hits, but it's
What
a
is it?
weird.
Does it taste like ice cream? Because the two that I had didn't taste like
No.
ice cream at all. So there's
No.
two. There's two kind of. There's
Doesn't-
a clear one.
This does
Yeah,
not
get
taste
it
like ice
clear.
cream.
Get a clear one and a
solid one.
All right, now we're moving on to
Solid.
Pedro.
Pedros are pretty good. They're little llamas.
I remember Pedro's being good.
Pedro's
This is
little-
Pedro time.
I have a cactus and I have some llamas.
I have a sombrero and a llama.
I have an owl with.
It's a llama, Rich.
It's a llama, whatever. A llama with Valentine hearts on it.
I don't like the see-through gummies that much.
You
They
like the
just
solid
taste
ones
like-
better?
Yeah.
All right, so what is this thing with this? Just gummies? Llama mixed gummies? Pedro?
Those are really good.
Ooh, the mango, the papaya.
Those taste way better
Tell
than
us
the
the
ice cream ones.
flavors.
We've got, let's see.
I love how the
I don't
show's just
see-
become an excuse for us to eat snacks.
Yeah. I don't see a list
Let me
of
see.
flavors. Where do you see a list of flavors?
The ingredients.
Oh,
It's got sugar, glucose syrup, water, gelatin, grape juice from concentrate, citric acid, fruit and vegetable juice for color.
Wait, we don't need to hear all that crap.
yeah, crap.
Well, it just says natural flavors.
I tasted papayas.
No, I don't see papaya on here.
And now I'm going to have a moo cow.
And time for the moo cow.
These are Millie Moo. No, I actually didn't try these when they originally came in my box because my box.
Are they actually shaped like a moo cow?
Why are you calling it moo cow?
Because you called it a moo cow. All right, I got green and orange. Oh, they feel weird in my hands.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whoa, whoa. All right, so now it's going in.
Oh, Nana likes them. They're
I
pretty
like
good.
'em.
I think Pedro's is more flavorful,
So, yeah, Pedro.
but I really like the consistency of the Millie Moos.
Yeah, so those two are pretty good. Pedro and Millie Moo is pretty good.
You want more?
Hold on. I want to go back to the ice cream.
Okay.
Because this is the one that I can't put my finger on. What is it?
It tastes like trash.
Let
me see.
There's
It's a Barbie doll.
so
What color did you have? You had blue last
I
time?
had the blue one. Yeah.
I
And
had white and blue. Let me
there-
try the pink.
there is
They all
something
taste the
weird.
same.
There's something weird with it. But I don't think it's that. You're gonna hate me. It's not like it's that bad. I think in terms of the sweetness, it hits. But the texture, there's something weird.
It definitely, the sweetness, you know, I don't mind them either.
I hope you don't, because you bought like 4 bags of those.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, I don't think they're overly bad. So, yeah, Nenna does not like the ice cream ones.
There's something
no,
going
so-
on.
The white ones taste weird.
The white one.
Try a white one.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried a straw. I tried a.
I had a
pick one.
strawberry one and I didn't like it.
So this one has.
Guys, we are like hardcore examining these gummies.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish these bags.
You're gonna have to cut this.
Yeah. Wow, you're like even like moving away from the bag.
I don't want them.
Okay. Nenna does not like the ice cream gummy. Yeah.
What do you think of the white one? The white one's a little weird.
Yeah.
They're all weird. They taste like Barbie dolls.
The white one, I'm getting that weird plastic kind of.
No, I had a pink one and it was a Barbie doll.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
I'm gonna mix them all in the same bag and then grab a handful.
There
Not-
you go.
Not right now. Later during the break.
There you go. Be a true monster.
All in all, I think my personal rating goes.
Yeah, let's do the final ranking.
We
here.
ate them in the order that I like them backwards.
So you say Millie Moos is the best.
The moo cows is the
Okay.
best.
It's kind of got like a creamy texture to it.
Yes,
It's
I
interesting.
I like it.
I like the texture. I think flavor wise, Pedro
Nope.
has the best flavor. The ice cream, I'm still kind of like just confused about it.
Yeah.
Tastes like cardboard.
So yeah, so you go Millie Moo, Pedro, and ice cream. I like different things about Pedro and Millie Moo, and the ice cream is the clear second to these two. Rich, what do you say? What's the final verdict on
I
the
would do
gummies?
Pedro, Millie Moo, and ice cream. But I don't think the separation is that far apart. Nenna, I think her separation
Oh,
is
her
like,
separation is like
whoa,
night
what?
and day.
I don't want the ice
Like
cream.
watch, like
separate.
I'll offer her the ice cream and she like recoils.
So here's the thing. I ordered a thing of the ice creams too, and they came in like 6 packs of those. I threw them away
Wow.
Oh, yeah, did not
I
like them at all.
tried one bag of them. I had a couple. I ended up throwing them all away.
Now, did you try them in the box first, or did you just decide on a whim to
I
get
didn't
them?
get them in the box. I think that was before I had upgraded my box.
Well, you got to upgrade your box every now
You
and
gotta
then.
keep the box
listen,
upgraded.
my box needs an upgrade for sure.
Wow. There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
There you go. A interesting side dish to finish up this first part of the show. I think we all had a very good time with the gummies here.
I think so. I like the gummies.
Yeah, and appropriate for a side dish. Nice little candy treat to go into the break here to mark the first part of the show. But we still have another half to go with the entertainment entree and the non-fortune cookie odd news. I do have a lot of stories in the odd news that everyone needs to hear, especially Nenna. So we've got some stories to react to when we come back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Don't go anywhere.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby, Barnes & Noble, and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
We're going to talk about 22-year-old Matthew Kyle Letham, and he decided to call police at 4:45 in the morning because he couldn't find a ride home after the bar at 4:45 in the morning. That is not the actual oddity of this story. Police encountered Matthew Letham on the scene, and that's when they noted that this dude actually has a tattoo of the state of Florida in between his two eyebrows.
Oh my God.
Yes, and I have his mugshot. So here we go.
He's literally Florida Man.
Yes.
He's like a superhero Florida Man, and that is like his logo.
He is Mr. Florida Man. So
I mean, it's the most harmless Florida story we've ever had.
Yeah, except for the fact that that dude has a tattoo
stupid.
that will last the rest of his life that he cannot hide.
You cannot undo that. Every job interview he goes to, the very first thing they're going to see and question is the Florida tattoo. Yeah.
It's literally like, can I touch it? Like, it's right there.
You know the scene in Austin Powers Goldmember? The guy who has the mole?
Yeah.
Moly, 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 moly. Yeah. It is that, except with Florida on his forehead. Is anybody more proud of their home state than that guy? Nope.
Can't say it. I can't say.
Nope.
I can't think of anybody else.
Nope.
So,
I love Pennsylvania, but not that much.
no, I do not want. Pennsylvania is a big state too. I do not want that on my forehead.
It's very square or
Yeah,
rectangular.
rectangular.
What's the weirdest state to get tattooed to a forehead? I think. What do you think would be the weirdest one? I mean, I think Florida, because the way it's shaped.
Florida's pretty weird. California,
Michigan
would be weird because it's
very long,
and then it juts out.
No, Michigan.
Ooh, yeah. Because they got
Michigan.
all those like Great Lakes and stuff.
Yeah, and it's split in half.
Ugh, yeah, that would not be good.
That'd be a weird one.
Yeah. Ugh. Oklahoma.
Alaska. Oh, Oklahoma. I was gonna say Alaska.
Oklahoma, you have to get the box, and then you have to get that little dinky panhandle that goes the other half of your head.
You're literally making yourself a unibrow, and then like it has like a little hat on it.
Yeah. Ew.
What about Alaska? You have that whole chain of islands coming off the side. It's gonna like go around the side of your head almost.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest conversation we've ever had in 8 years of podcast. I think it's safe to say that talking about the weirdest state to tattoo to your forehead, probably the dumbest thing we've ever talked about.
It's 2021, man.
And we were like actually analyzing. You're like, oh yeah, and the islands, and then we're like, yeah, that makes sense. There's something fundamentally broken with us, Rich, in 2021.
It's 2021. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's
the
that
pandemic.
simple.
The pandemic's gone on too long, Rich. We've hit a breaking point.
Yeah. All right.
Next week we're both going to show up with states tattooed to our foreheads.
Dear God.
Oh, yeah, we're back here on the Crispy Noodle podcast.
Shut up!
What the hell? Man, we're trying to enjoy a nice gummy high. What's happening over there?
Shut up!
You didn't like those gummies?
No, they were awful.
They were pretty bad.
Really? I didn't think they were that bad.
I tried one of those white ice creams again. It was awful. And Nenna made a good point. They have beef gelatin in them.
What?
Which might be...
That's probably why I like it.
Maybe. You're just in it for the beef.
He likes beef.
Where's the beef?
Where's the gelatin?
Where's the gelatin? Give me that.
Give me that gelatin.
Give me that beef jelly.
Here, buddy.
Isn't gelatin made from animal bones?
Sure.
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, who says animal bones are bad? The bone broth. Bone broth is good, right?
Okay, Alex Jones.
Dude, the bone broth.
I like bone.
All right.
All right, there you go.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Speaking of bones, we have to transition into entertainment entree.
And now, the latest in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
You were the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
This is the entertainment entree.
Oh my gosh! All right, that was.
Do you think Rich is getting flustered with all of our sudden transitions?
That was a hell of a segue. That was great.
And speaking of bones,
boy, the first thing I think of when I think of bones, I think of entertainment.
That's right.
Very entertaining.
She's referring to the movie in This Week in Entertainment.
Yes.
Which means it's time for
This Week in Entertainment.
All right, there you go, Mike.
Speaking of bones, Red Rocket is a new raunchy comedy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about for the past 10 minutes.
She's been trying to transition to this for like the past 3 minutes.
All right, we're going to talk about Red Rocket.
Red Rocket, well, hear me out. Red Rocket is a new raunchy comedy premiering this week. It's about a washed-up porn actor who returns to his small Texas hometown, even though no one really wants him back there. Critics are enjoying the film. It currently has an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes with an average rating of 7.9 out of 10. Critics say that the risque elements could hurt it with awards voters, but they say the movie does deserve serious awards consideration, even despite that fact. So it probably won't win them, but it'll get consideration. Yes.
But isn't a Red Rocket like a dog's boner?
I think so.
Yeah.
So what does it have to do with a man in porn?
Maybe that's his nickname, the Red Rocket.
Please look it up. Please Google that.
Yes,
I'm
this
gonna look
is.
it up.
You're about to.
This
Whoa.
is
about to.
This is Mike's This Week in Entertainment. You have to Google it if we have a question.
Oh wait, no, it comes up with the movie first. Hold on, I gotta.
What?
Just put Red Rocket dog boner.
And Red Rocket information.
I'm gonna put on Red Rocket.
Red Rocket in porn.
I mean, yeah, a dog's boner is called a red rocket. Would you like to see a picture of it?
No, I've seen enough of them in my time.
Okay. What was I looking up?
Why is this movie called
Red
Dog
Rocket.
Boner?
Maybe it's just a term for.
I think it's his porn name.
Probably his porn name. Yeah.
If I'd take a guess.
Maybe because he's a dog. Get it?
And he's Red Rocket.
And he's
yeah,
Red Rocket.
I'm gonna need to see this.
The
Who's
movie?
in it?
Yeah.
Who's in it?
I just realized. Yeah, who's in this movie? Because I haven't really heard any press for this.
And you said there's gonna be awards for it.
Yeah.
Right. So here, let me. This is what happens when you guys don't let me do the proper research.
He really didn't do.
I threw Mike a curveball.
You really suck at your job.
Ow! It's directed and written and produced by Sean Baker, starring Simon Rex, Brie Elrod, and Susanna Sun.
None of those people sound right to me.
So some of the critics are saying that this Rex guy was fantastic in the film. I'm trying to find a filmography for the director did the Florida Project, which is fantastic. If nobody's ever seen the Florida Project, it's
who is this fucking guy in Florida?
Yeah,
well,
is it one of those guys.
Well, no, it's a movie where it follows a young child living in the project outside of Disney World. So it's that whole dichotomy of the happiest place on earth next to like.
I remember you telling me about this. I want to know more about Red Rocket. So if you could please expand on that.
What would you like to know about it?
I don't know. Maybe you should just write more next time.
All right, so there you go.
Maybe I should.
That's that's Mike's This Week in Entertainment. He had a very interesting movie there, Red Rocket.
That's right. It's going to get nominated. You watch. It won't win, but it'll get nominated for awards.
Okay, there you go. Mike believes it will, so keep an eye out.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. All right,
Thanks for that, Mike.
Mike, it's still your turn.
You guys are the worst. All right, give it to me.
Yeah, Mike, it's still your turn because I know you have exciting Spider-Man news to get to.
That's right. We do have exciting Spider-Man news to get to. So, with all the hype leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home recently, people have been wondering and worrying if Spider-Man's going to get pulled from the MCU, given the recent events.
We've had conversations about this in the past.
That's right. We've had conversations about it. People online have been alluding to it. There's rumors circulating about it. Everyone knows that currently Spider-Man is slated to appear in 3 more movies in the MCU. Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness?
Yes.
And whatever the unannounced Avengers
the next Avenger wave.
Yeah, group up film is.
Yeah.
But this juicy tidbit recently came out in an interview with Fandango. Spider-Man producer Amy Pascal recently told Fandango while talking about No Way Home that she believes that Tom Holland, or not that she believes, but she says that Tom Holland will be appearing in another Spider-Man movie. They're getting ready to shoot another one in addition to No Way Home, which, if you're following the MCU news, this would be a movie that has not yet been announced or confirmed yet, but they're already working on one. And she dropped this tidbit. We're thinking of this as 3 films. We're going from these 3, we're going on to the next 3. So they're viewing this as a completely new trilogy that Tom Holland will be appearing in, sort of giving an...
That's a lot of movies.
That's a lot of movies. That's a lot of movies.
I mean, even Iron Man only had 3 standalone movies.
Well, it goes back to what I've always said, that nobody really paid any attention to after all the other Avengers made it big, is Spider-Man was Marvel's biggest hero.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hands down, back before the MCU, if you were to say the top 3 most recognizable superheroes in the world were Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So now that the MCU has Spider-Man, they're going to do whatever it takes to keep Spider-Man in the MCU because they know his marketability.
They would Hollywood the shit out of him.
And I said, when it's true, they will.
It's very strong.
They will, and
tirelessly.
They will, absolutely. I mean, Spider-Man himself, just as a character, has had, this is now the 3rd franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So you say that's a lot of movies. Spider-Man's already been in, since the early 2000s, like, what? Probably double-digit films.
Yeah.
You know, because he's got 3 in the Maguire franchise, 2 in the Garfield franchise. This is the 3rd one with the Holland franchise. He's appeared in several other of the MC movies. So, I mean, you're looking at, 11, 12 films.
Yeah.
But why is that? I don't know if I like him that much.
What, Spider-Man or Tom Holland?
Spider-Man.
Just in general as a hero? I mean, he was just one of the most popular heroes. Because at the time, Spider-Man... So at the time in comic books and in superheroes, they were a lot of larger-than-life characters. It was like Superman and Captain America punching Nazis, fighting communism. Batman is just this sulking, like, edgy detective guy. They're all, like, larger than life. Spider-Man comes in. He is
like your everyday teenage kid.
Right. He's a nerdy 18-year-old getting picked on from a poor family, no parents, no car, no nothing. All he's got is his brains and constant teasing at school. Gets superpowers, decides, I don't want these superpowers. He's going to use them for self-gain. And when he is presented with an opportunity to do something good, he says, no, not my problem. And that, of course, leads to his Uncle Ben, his father figure, getting murdered. And now he's plagued with the thought, if only I had stepped in, I could have done something good.
Right.
I could have helped myself, others. So he unwillingly takes on this mantle of hero, right? So, again, nerdy, regular, poor dude is basically forced to take on a greater responsibility. So
which is everybody in the comic book world.
Which is
like
right.
Every comic book reader.
Exactly. Nobody, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I can totally relate to Superman. No, but I can absolutely relate to Spider-Man. And that's what Marvel did so spectacularly well at the time. Again, with the X-Men as well, another group of superheroes that came out of that same era. So this weirdly became like a thesis on Spider-Man in general.
Yeah, I'm seeing the red rocket that you're sporting here for Spider-Man.
If only you could see what's happening under this table.
I mean, yeah.
It's a red and blue rocket for Spider-Man. Because he's red and blue. Shut up. Anyway.
It was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
I'm just saying, those spandex,
Okay.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
There you go.
But don't act like Batman's not doing stuff with Robin in the closet.
Yeah, man. Look. Whatever happens in the cave stays in the cave.
Whatever happens
Didn't
in the cave.
you just say that Spider-Man was an 18-year-old boy?
Oh yeah. What's the rule? How can we do the math?
Creep.
Wait, hold on. Let's see it. Yeah, no, it doesn't check out.
This cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
Yep.
Anyway. You guys suck. But no, so that's
okay,
why
so-
Spider-Man is so popular.
Yeah, and in all seriousness,
Because he's an 18-year-old boy.
Okay, I was trying to give you a rope to get.
Go ahead, give me
To
some
hang
rope.
yourself with.
No, but yeah, it's overall it's great news for fans of Spider-Man, and if you were worried that he was going to be moving back to the Venom verse or something, that pretty much solves that issue. Do you think now the Venom verse now moves maybe into like Marvel? Because at some point they're going to try and merge these two together.
Well, they did.
But can they merge them within the Marvel universe as opposed to bringing them outside of the Marvel universe?
I think that this question's already been answered with Venom too. I think that
The end credits.
Venom is in the MCU right now. Like, this is something I'm not seeing like mentioned. I don't think it's up for debate. Venom is inside the MCU as a Venom too.
But like, who takes the creative control?
So I feel
will
like
they leave it up to Marvel? Like, hey, just.
I feel like
they're
it will
smart,
be
they
it will
will.
be similar to how Spider-Man is working, where the movies are produced and released by Sony and Marvel has creative input, right? So Marvel's basically pulling the strings, but Sony's doing the casting, the shooting, the production. They're fronting the bill and they're getting the benefits of it. They're just basically they're outsourcing creative.
Right. Because I want, that works because
that works.
Sony does not know what they're doing with Venom. Like,
No.
please do
Terrible.
not.
They didn't know what they were doing with Spider-Man either.
No. So good. All right. I wanted to make sure that is.
I
goal.
hope that's what they're going to do. Now, the counter to that is that they've had great success with Venom financially, not critically. But I don't think they very much care about that.
Yeah.
So, they could be like, well, this was always the worry, is that if Venom was successful, Sony would, be like, oh, we know what we're doing, and yank Spider-Man away from the MCU. But clearly there's more to this than that, and it's more complicated. It's not as cut and dry as we can make a successful franchise financially. They realize there's more at stake here, that if Spider-Man gets pulled, fans get angry,
or you release a really crappy movie.
They don't want to risk undoing all the goodwill and value that they've created with Marvel. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
This is exciting stuff for Spider-Man fans and for MCU fans as well, because I think Spider-Man is still going to go on to become the next Iron Man-esque.
Yeah, the next leader. I
figure in the Avengers.
I definitely see him taking over the mantle of like the de facto Avenger leader.
Right.
So that'd be good for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Spider-Man. I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah, look at that. Did you even plan that, wearing the Spider-Man shirt?
I did a little bit.
Oh, you bastard. And it's red, too.
It's from the Rocket.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
You literally wore a red shirt.
Are you waiting for me to do a transition? Speaking of red rockets, you know what always gives people a couple of red rockets? That's right. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
We've been talking about cool and its ramifications and how it applies to the hip scene. But maybe you could give us some examples now of the opposite of cool, uncool. Just exactly what is uncool?
My nipples look like milk duds.
Holy shnikes.
It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
It's not of this world. I don't know exactly what it is or what it's doing, but this is not human intelligence, okay? It's not human intelligence we're facing!
How you doing? Me? I'm doing great.
Manda basata. I don't make this stuff up.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
I seen the celery dance across the baseball fields.
You had me at meat tornado.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
Okay. What does that mean?
And now it's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure and empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Woo! Odd news.
That's right, everyone. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news. Here in this segment, Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and Nenna and I react to the news. He finds all these weird and wacky stories and keeps them hidden from us, which ensures that our reactions are our genuine reactions to hearing these stories for the very first time. We don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen. And even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths. And Rich is already having a ball over there by himself.
I got a couple stories here that you guys need to hear. It's just some crazy stuff.
All right, read them backwards. Go.
Read them backwards?
Yeah.
In a different accent.
Bond $48,000 a on held and facility.
Spoiler!
Yeah, I don't know. That's what you did. I don't know. But anyway, no, let's do it.
Let's hear the story.
$48,000 bond.
Yeah.
48,000.
But
48,000. This could be something really stupid. It could be something heinous that the state just does not know how to.
Should this be a game? Like, if there's a bond amount, I tell you the bond amount at the beginning of the game,
Okay,
and
so
you try and determine what
it
is.
Yeah, let's run with this. So 48,000.
Unfortunately, this is the only story that has a bond figure.
All right, so this
Well,
is the.
what about the charge? Wait, no, you can't.
We
tell us the charge.
we have to guess what kind of charges based on
$48,000.
So
$48,000.
So do we
bond.
think what class do we think this falls in? Is this like lewd and lascivious behavior? Is this public
assault?
Assault? You're going assault?
That's assault, brother.
Okay, I'm going to go with 48,000.
Or cocaine. The cocaine.
The cocaine. I'm going to say some sort of. I'm going to say some sort of drug charge. I'm going to say yes, like smuggling or
I'm going to do like a misdemeanor assault.
Misdemeanor assault. Okay.
That's an interesting game. Maybe I should do this from now on.
Yeah.
I give you the bond, and you have to guess what the crime is.
It's probably something ridiculous, like ride a lawnmower through like a museum.
Yeah, we'll learn more.
Yeah,
about
well,
it.
you're going to learn more about this story here. We're following the case of 35-year-old Heather Cruz in Citrus County.
Citrus Florida?
Citrus County, Florida.
Oh, it's Florida?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yep, of course it's Florida.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Oh, yeah, definitely Florida. Heather Cruz, according to police, was arrested Sunday after police say that she walked into a Citrus County elderly home, decided to undress herself, and hugged and sat on multiple people in the living room, according to cops.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
That's me.
Lewd and lascivious behavior. Well, you saying that's assault?
I said
I guess-
misdemeanor assault.
Okay, I
'Cause
guess.
sitting
yeah.
on people's laps without them wanting it.
Is that? I guess
kind
that.
of
I guess
assault.
that counts as assault.
Well, I gotta get
Oh.
through the story.
Oh.
Police say 35-year-old Heather Cruz just walked into this Citrus County elderly home through a side door that was unlocked.
That sounds safe.
I would leave it unlocked. Why not?
There's old people in there.
Who want to be hugged and sat on.
Yeah, but you can't just let the people off the street come in and hug them. Well, else look what happens.
They want to have some
like
fun.
This sounds like a heartwarming story. Go on.
Once inside, Cruz suddenly decided to remove her clothing and expose herself. That's when she hugged and sat on two of the elderly residents.
Having a full-grown person sit on you is tough enough, but these are old people.
But hugged like face forward, like straddled them.
Yeah, like
or hugged and then turn around and
like
sat
she was
on
like
them.
she
And
was like
she
a
completely naked.
Completely naked.
I like to
yeah.
imagine she was like
No
a
clothes.
koala bear, just like
So literally heartwarming.
yeah.
Oh, it's so sweet. Yay.
No, literally.
Yeah, literally.
Go on.
I like
You're
it.
on the figurative side. Go on.
I like both.
Anyway,
when somebody said, somebody asked her to stop, she said, "Oh, come on, you like it."
wow, that's aggressive.
She's very forward. Yeah,
that might be assault. You're right.
She does not want to hear any dissidents here. Also, while waiting for the cops to show up, she decided to grab the testicles of one of the elderly individuals and said,
"My God!"
and said, "Nice balls." Oh, my balls! Yeah, she really enjoyed it.
Yikes!
Hey, look.
Oh, those poor old people.
Hey, that guy probably has a story.
Did he have a red rocket?
He's got a story to tell people for the holidays.
I guess. Remember that time when I was minding my own business in the old folks' home?
Remember that time I got sexually assaulted?
Yeah, huh? How crazy was that? Oh, my balls!
These poor old people.
All right, so I need to know more. Keep going.
When cops finally arrived on the scene, they ordered her to put a shirt on, but she refused and resisted officers.
But not pants?
She was Donald ducking it.
She was Donald ducking it? Yeah.
I guess the first logic is cover up the breasts.
Sure.
No, I think you're right. I think it would be
No,
pants.
maybe they just threw like a towel around her or something.
Like a big shirt. They're like,
Like a
here,
big
like
shirt.
wear this big shirt. They kind of like
please cover yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But I don't know. Would it be harder to get a shirt on or pants on? I think it would be.
Well, so are you sure she was completely naked?
She's completely naked. Yes. She's completely naked.
Is there a photo or something? You keep looking down at it.
No, because I'm going by the story here.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if she puts pants on.
Well,
I don't think she does.
No, she refused. She refused to put a shirt on, so that's not happening.
Okay. All right.
Then she resisted officers.
Okay, classic.
She was then handcuffed and placed in the rear of a patrol car. And when officers attempted to close the door, Cruz was able to kick two officers in the chest.
Oh my God!
So now she's getting violent.
Heartwarming.
Yeah, there you go.
Salt.
Yep.
I'm
it's assault.
gonna kill you, motherfucker, old style.
Okay, so here's her full list of charges. She faces 3 counts of battery on persons 65 years of age or older, which is a specific
That's right.
crime
That
in
is-
Florida.
Yep.
2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, and 1 count of resisting an officer with violence, burglar with battery. I guess she tried to steal something at some point because they're charging her with burglary. Exposure of sexual organs. And that's it. There you go. So there you go. She got a nice restaurant list of items there.
They hit her with everything.
It's all just circling the drain of assault.
You were right. It was assault.
She was transported to the Citrus County Detention Facility, and she's being held on a $48,000 bond.
There you go.
$48,000. There it is.
I don't know. If I was a dude, I don't know. Maybe like I'm a creepy dude.
Stop.
I don't know.
Just stop. In the world of Me Too, just stop where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
If I was a dude, I'd love if someone grabbed my balls.
No, like an old dude. And I was like stuck in an elderly home.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
Back that trade up a little.
That is a hell of a story to tell people.
Pitch, do you want us to like work this out for you when you get old?
That'd be pretty funny.
Oh, God. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so that's one story there. Let's do... Okay. All right, I saw this story come up, and I was like, we definitely have to talk about something like this.
Oh, no.
This one happening in Georgia, not Florida.
Georgia, okay.
Yep.
Is this fucking guy in Georgia?
It's Georgia, and they got peaches.
Millions of peaches.
They do.
Peaches for me.
They're known for their peaches, aren't they?
Peaches for free. Presidents of the United States.
Of America.
Oh, yeah, of America. Yep, there you go.
Of Georgia.
Okay. It's a band.
I know.
No, you don't.
It's Lump.
Yes, Lump. She's Lump. She's in my head. There you go.
I wish someone would grab my balls when I'm old.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, Georgia here. This first sentence kind of gives away the entire story, but why not? This is the opener. A webcam model accidentally shot herself in the vagina with a 9mm handgun while recording a sexual video earlier this month. Yes.
I know some women who could hide a machine gun in there.
Yeah.
Ow.
You're saying ow.
Well, getting shot in general hurts, I assume.
Yes.
I have not been shot.
So what?
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
Why would you not unload the pistol?
She did.
She got shot. Well, okay. She did unload it. Why didn't she unload it before?
Maybe it was part of the charm.
I know some women who could hide a machine gun in there.
Yeah. Part of the charm?
Listen, I don't know what kind of kinks she's into.
Look, you got to play to your audience.
I guess.
Responding to an accidental gunshot wound call in Thomaston, which is a city 40 miles from Macon, Georgia. We've had a couple stories from Macon. A sheriff's deputy encountered an EMS worker that was in the property's driveway around noon last Tuesday. According to interviews with other residents of the home, deputies determined that 27-year-old Lauren Hunter Damon was alone inside her bedroom when the gun discharged. Jordan Allen, who is the one that actually owns the firearm, told deputies that he was in the kitchen when he heard a gunshot.
Guess it was the only thing it discharged that day.
Well, upon reaching the bedroom, he found Damon with a small amount of blood on her leg. Allen then said that she started saying she was sorry over and over again. During police interviews, Damon's account of the shooting fluctuated wildly, including at one point a wild story in which she said she was having sex with Allen and the gun mysteriously went off. That's not how sex works, as far as I know.
Did they like pull the webcam video and watch it and say, "Oh, we saw you"?
Right. So unfortunately, yeah. Look, there's physical proof. Anything that goes on the internet stays on the internet.
Yeah.
After reviewing her browser history, it appears that she is a model on Chatterbait, which is a popular adult site that lets models receive tips from viewers in return for performance of requested sex acts.
How much of a tip do you think she got for that?
Wait, I thought you meant tips as in like, here's a tip, put a gun up your vagina. Like,
no, I mean,
here's a hot tip.
Now I get
it. Do the kids like that nowadays? I don't know.
I get it.
Let's try that. Try that out.
She's stripping for tips. Not money tips, just, general life lessons.
Advice.
Just advice.
Advice and suggestions.
How very Mr. Feeney of you to think that way.
I have more questions.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Wait, what's that?
No. I just like how did she like shoot off like a labial? Like, did she shoot up in it? Like,
I think it was probably up in it.
It was she was,
because if you're thinking about how a gun is,
but was it like she was banging herself with it?
Yeah, and the gun went off on the side. Yeah. So there's a little bit of damage, but not too much. It didn't go in, like, because the reason why is she was released from the hospital and she's expected to make a full recovery. No. So it's not inside of the. It's like,
yeah, like maybe it was a chip off the old labial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's fine.
Yeah.
If that went,
if that went
inside,
her whole insides would have exploded.
What was she? I'm still trying to understand what she was actually doing with the gun.
I just kind of rubbing it down there.
Oh, I thought she was kind of using it like a dildo, maybe.
No, if that was the case, she wouldn't be able to come out of the hospital.
No, she'd be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was just kind of like rubbing up against.
Oh my God! Well, all right.
What?
Why am
Mike
I
wants
gross?
the details.
Mike wants
Mike is very.
What do you want me to do?
You said
want me to sketch it for you?
Get a piece of paper and a pen. Yeah.
Mike is the detail guy. He wants every single detail.
I always like to have the details
of
the stories.
Maybe she was like rubbing it a little, and it just like popped off the side.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because it didn't do that much damage because she was released from the hospital.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because when he first read it, I assumed dildo.
I assumed it went straight up in her and her whole insides exploded.
Well,
see, we assumed the same thing.
But
I was like, it sounds like a little bit more than a little bit of blood.
Yeah, she should be dead.
If it did that, yeah, you would be life.
I don't think you come back from that.
No, you wouldn't be life threatening. You'd be life ending.
Yeah,
because the bullet just
goes up there.
Yeah,
yeah. So
it just goes up there.
Goes up there.
I know some women who could hide a machine gun in there.
Yeah. Yep. So police are classifying this as a reckless conduct incident and therefore will not result in any sort of criminal charges. So there you go. I guess her pain of shooting herself is enough.
And the embarrassment too.
Yeah. But
they don't need to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah. That's dangerous territory there. I don't know what gun
Why
nut.
Just unload the gun?
Yeah.
I mean, that's weird.
Or how about just what gun nut asked that for the Chatterbait model?
In Georgia, probably lots.
Yeah. I don't know.
They got nothing to do down there.
Except pick peaches.
And watch people do that online.
There you go. Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, and one more story here. Going to Florida again, back to Florida.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Just hopping back and forth across the border.
Yeah, right on that state line.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Okay, this story is pretty just random out of left field here. But a Florida female passenger who choked and took a chomp out of the neck of an Uber driver pleaded guilty to a pair of criminal charges in connection with the bloody, unprovoked attack, according to court records.
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker, old style.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yep. In an official plea deal, 55-year-old Michelle Stillwell admitted to battery and disorderly conduct.
There's a lot of raging people out there.
Yeah.
People are very angry around the holidays, I guess.
Yep. Here's something that I think might upset you is
God.
Stillwell has no prior history of any sort of crime or mental illness. As a matter of fact, she is a licensed practical nurse. So, she is supposed
One day
to...
maybe...
What? Yeah, she is supposed to be like the regular, ordinary person.
What did she say happened?
Or
is there we don't get her side
yeah,
of it?
I guess
Dateline.
Yeah, Dateline. As reported in the criminal complaint, Stillwell attacked Hassie from behind the moment she got into his Toyota.
Oh my God.
While the car was moving, Stillwell reached forward and proceeded to choke the victim from behind and fell over into the front console. So, just That was it. The it went from 0 to 100 right
She
then
gets
and
in.
there.
She's like, yeah, this address. Oh yeah, it's a nice day. And then I just starts
There's
choking.
got to be something going on here.
Yeah, you don't just live your whole life. 55 years, you're a nurse, and then one day you're just like, I feel like choking people out.
Yep.
That's a turn.
Stillwell initially choked Hassie with 2 hands, trying to get also her arm around his throat. Trying to do a nice grapple move there.
Like, here's the thing: this attack is not like she was really going for it, trying to get her arm around his
neck. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe there was something involved where he was locked her in or something, and she felt threat. I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound like.
She just decided to really choke this dude.
Police and court records do not cite a motive for either of the 2 people, only noting that Stillwell had a couple of drinks. But that's it. That's not even. I don't know. To me, that's not.
Those
like
are
she's
potent
drunk.
drinks if they get you to choking someone out.
I don't know about this story.
Yeah.
All these stories are really depressing tonight.
Yeah, we need something up. Is there another story that's uplifting?
What? What's the matter?
People are getting sexually assaulted and assaulted, and self-assaulted
and Uber assaulted.
Self is all assault.
There's a lot of assault.
It's a lot of salt.
Very salty. Lots of salt happening.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a salty story.
Yes.
I hate myself.
So at the point,
oh,
so do I.
So do these people.
So at the point that Stillwell tried to choke Hassie then tried to pull the car over. Stillwell then
impressive while getting choked.
Yeah. Stillwell then crawled around the center of the car, the front center of the car. And that's when she reached up and bit the victim on the neck, actually drawing blood.
Speaking of salts, bath salts.
Yeah.
She's on bath salts.
She's on bath salts.
Mark my words, she's on bath salts.
Ah. Yeah, that's right.
We gotta find this out. We gotta find this out.
What's her name?
Michelle Stillwell.
Yes. That's funny. Yeah, we did have a string of bath salts where stuff like that would happen. I totally forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, she looks insane.
Uh-oh, you got the...
The one on the left.
That? She looks like a zombie.
Yeah,
she looks like a zombie.
Something happened.
She's on the bath salts.
She's on bath salts?
On something.
Oh, wait, let me see if I can get a bigger picture here. Do you have a picture? What is this? What's happening, Google?
She also then scratched Hassie across the chest, causing a large red mark with traces of blood visible on his chest. And that's when that's the
is
end
that
of the
her
attack
in
there.
the car?
Yeah, that's her tumbling. Yeah, there you go. We've got her tumbling.
There's got to be more to the story.
Hold on, wait. Do you want to show? Do you have a picture?
No,
on the
I
video?
don't.
Here, show this to everyone. hold up my laptop to the screen.
Okay, here we go.
Don't drop my laptop though.
Oh my god.
We're having too much fun today.
She looks like
she took a tumble.
She looks like she's playing the game where it's stay where the car puts you. Did you ever play that game?
Stay where the car puts you.
Stay where the car puts you. That sounds dangerous.
What
the hell is that?
Me and my sisters, when we were growing up, and we'd all be smushed into the back seat of my mom's station wagon, we would play stay where the car puts you. And if you turn, if the car turns left and you start to go,
Oh, you have to stay.
You have to stay where the car puts you.
You know what's funny? We had.
And that's what it looks like she's playing.
It looks like that's what she's playing. You're absolutely right. We had a game that was not stay where the car puts you, but we had where we would play catch with a ball, and you have to throw
in
it
the car.
No, just no. No, hold on, wait. Hear me out. It's all about keeping the same position. It's the same theme.
Yeah.
However, you catch it, you have to then throw it however you caught it. So if you caught it with like one hand like down by your knees, you had to throw it with one hand down by your knees. Or if you caught it like weirdly like up at your chest, you had to like
stay where the ball gets you.
Yeah, you had to exactly.
Okay.
Did you have a similar game?
No, I can't. I don't know. We also didn't travel.
Are you an only child?
No, I have an older sister.
No, you guys are just boring.
But she is 14 years older than me, so
no. Well, she's not gonna play stay where the car puts you.
No, But
is it weird that I want to play Stay Where the Car Puts You now?
Let's do it.
Right now.
Let's all jump in the
ask
car.
your- yeah,
And just
let's
start
ask
whipping
your
around the
mom-
parking lot.
Mom or your dad to drive us around.
Yeah.
We'll just all cram in the back seat. We're like, woo!
Yeah, I have to ride bitch. I always have to ride bitch.
3 30-year-olds just having a blast in the back seat. Woo!
30. Thanks.
Well, you said you're in your 30s.
I'm above.
You're above.
I'm above.
I'm
30s?
basically 40.
No, you said you're 38.
Yeah, I round up.
You can't round up a whole 2 years.
Yes, you can when you're past. Listen, don't you know how to round up?
I know how you
if
round
you're
up.
at 5, you go up.
Right. So you're saying as soon as you turn 35, you're 40?
No,
That's insanity.
no. That's
Right.
not what I did.
Well, you're saying
But
by
I'm past
rounding up
that.
principles.
So just round up.
Now you're 38.
I'm 40.
Okay, fine, you're 40.
Okay, let's go play Stay Where the Car Puts You.
Woo! Yeah.
Let's do it.
There you go.
But seatbelts on.
Yes, because we have to be safe.
Mhm.
Let's not choke anybody either.
Yeah.
And we
no
also won't
choke.
watch a movie during
Right.
it.
Well, unless it's a car that has the screens in the back seat, because we're in the back seat, we can watch the movie.
Right.
And occasionally, if you're driving, you just crane your neck back. No, I'm kidding. Or
Yeah.
am I?
Just reach back.
You're dead serious.
I'm not. I'm not.
Well, when Tesla gets the
Oh, I'm definitely.
assistant driving feature, there you go. You're
I am
gonna be fine.
reclining that seat. I'm throwing a movie up on the screen. I'm taking a nap. I'm letting the car take me wherever it wants to take me. It's gonna put in a random address and be like, "Car, take me."
Well, if I'm in that car, I'm going to jump around in the center console and then bite you.
Bite me? Wow. Well, that
There
would
you
break
go.
me up for sure.
Without provocation.
Yeah. You're gonna be that 55-year-old one year.
I'm telling you, she was just playing Stay Where the Car Puts You.
How do you explain the biting?
Maybe because like
car put her
mouth was open.
And she was like,
and then if she
no,
lands,
I landed right on your neck.
yeah.
And he's like, why are you applying pressure?
Well, because if the car's moving,
Oh yeah, you're kind of like, ah.
And she did take a tumble in the front seat.
That's true, she did.
So maybe when she's falling, she got a grapple on the dude.
So
that's what happened.
So she's just misunderstood.
Yeah.
It's not that she was assaulting him.
I get her.
It was that she was just playing a game.
She was playing the game.
Yeah.
I think there's your explanation.
I feel
Perfect.
better now.
Yeah.
I can sleep tonight.
Yay.
Yeah. That ended on a happy note. She was playing a game.
Yeah.
They were just tussling.
Or bath salts.
Or,
I think
or
that's
bath salts.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of that.
Probably
Just have to
bath
figure
salts.
that out.
So
She looked like she was on bath salts. She looked like a zombie in that picture.
Well, there you go. That's what I have for you this week in the non-fortune cookie odd news. I know you liked. I know not that you like, but I think you find those stories more fascinating where there's no prior history.
There's
or
like a
anything.
weird. There's a weird turn or like a leap where one
Yeah.
day you're like, I'm a respected middle-aged nurse.
Yep.
I've gone my whole life with no incidents.
But today I've had
And
enough.
now I'm gonna choke a bitch out and bite somebody.
Take that, Uber driver.
I mean, I know work is tough, and everybody said it, but nobody actually does it, lady.
I've had enough of this. So there you go. That's the non-fortune cookie odd news for this week. Before we wrap up, Nenna, thank you for coming onto the show. Any other developments? Anything else you
Nothing
want to
new
say?
since the beginning of the show, but
What, nothing?
We talked about red rockets. We talked about gummy worms.
Yeah,
Gummy
and
candy.
feel free to not invite me back or invite me back, whatever you're feeling.
No, definitely
Always
open
have you
invitation.
back.
Yeah.
I'll be here for the whole holiday season.
Yay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Woo. Holidays.
We have to do a Christmas show.
Yeah, we got to figure out how we're going to.
Yes, and I'm going
do
to
something
dress
like
up
that.
as Mary. Because
Oh,
I
you
was
mean-
Mary in 8th grade.
Oh, you mean okay, like Mary, like Jesus is Mary.
What other Mary?
No,
were you
my
thinking
friend
of?
Mary that lives down the street.
Oh, okay, of course, that famous Mary.
And you can be Jesus, and
Mary,
I'll wrap you in
you know-
swaddling clothes.
I would love to be
In a
wrapped
manger.
in yes, swaddle with the farm animals and in the
Yeah,
manger. Yeah.
Eat that candy that tastes like hay.
I think you can rent camels.
Okay.
I say that because the church here up on the hill, they rent animals for
Real
their
ones?
for their living nativity. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's real.
We're gonna
No,
have to
there's
go
no
see it.
bullshit. There's camel shit.
Why don't we do a live
from the
podcast
living nativity?
on the camels? Wait, are there humans there then?
What do you mean? Yeah, how did the camels get here? The
camels just run off.
No, I mean
the camels like,
free.
we got an order for Ambler. They just packed their bags.
I mean,
Be
like,
free, go.
Are there humans like as Jesus and Mary? Like, is there a kid just laying in a manger in like 30-degree weather?
I think so.
No, I call bullshit.
Maybe
We're
they put a
gonna go
coat
see
on
this.
the kid.
We're gonna go see.
No,
this.
we're trying to have historical and
You don't put it.
accuracy.
No, you gotta wrap him in swaddling clothes. But remember, he's topless.
Yes.
It might be. Well, that was just negligence on Mary and Joseph's part.
Historical accuracy.
Jesus doesn't need.
It's warm in the manger.
It's warm in Jesus.
It's warm in Jesus. Yes, we're all 98.6 degrees on the inside.
No, it's you know what I mean.
the way you said that.
It's warm in Jesus.
Sure.
All right.
Jesus spreads his warmth.
I lost all your anti-Christian followers tonight.
No, it's okay. We'll
or
get them
I've
back.
gained more Christian followers by talking Jesus.
Maybe.
One of the two.
Let the Lord be with you too.
Are we pro or anti?
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't know.
But we're definitely acting it out.
The living nativity.
We're either
as long as I get to be Jesus, I want to be swaddled, and I want to have.
How about
I'll swaddle you.
Swaddle me.
I'll do it right now.
We'll wait until after
Take
the
off your
show.
shirt. Let's just do it.
Yeah, there you go. So how about we have an episode dedicated to the living nativity, and then another episode dedicated to demons, and then we have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Demon? Stop calling it that. Demon.
Stop it. Stop talking to it.
No, I just want to talk to the demons.
Yeah, there you go. I just want to talk to demons.
You just wanted to press that. You've been looking at that button since we started.
Plunge us into darkness, demons! Demons!
Oh my God.
Demons, you cowards!
Yes.
All right, then.
Let's
It's
do it.
There you go. One of each.
I'll get swaddled. We'll summon some demons. We'll sing some church hymns. It'll be a night.
We'll ride camel humps.
What a holiday!
Woo! I don't know what this. Yeah, holidays.
There you go. It'll be fantastic. So that's our plans to wrap up.
Watch
the
out,
year.
they spit.
They do.
There you go. But with that, I think we got to start wrapping this up. We're going a little too much over in the planning department, but I don't know. We could do it. We could pull it off.
All I know is I'm getting swaddled.
And Mike has never been happier. Wow.
Well, I see that red rocket.
Oh my gosh. All right. I think we need to start wrapping this episode up. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, listening to this episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our website, thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you follow us on all the social media, Hubbabaloo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. We have a lot of interesting stuff.
In addition to all that interesting stuff, you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel where you can find the video versions of these podcasts. I don't know why, but you can.
Yes.
You can also still get the audio version of the podcast by subscribing to the Crispy Noodle Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and Amazon devices. So make sure you search for, download, and subscribe to the Crispy Noodle Podcast on the podcast service of your choice, or check out the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we also have a SoundCloud page where we've got mini noodle promos, little 2-minute clips from the past you can enjoy of some of our past jokes and stuff like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to get in touch with and share the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Like 5 hours long.
If you want to get in touch with us individually,
I live at this address. You can stop by and say hello.
Yeah, while we're doing the living nativity scene. Perfect.
You can come swaddle me.
The best part is we're not drunk.
I am severely sleep deprived.
Okay, we're that.
Twitter.
Twitter. He's at Mikey Costanzo. I am at Rich Liebig. Find us on Twitter. Let us know what's happening. If you got a topic you want us to talk about, let us know, and we'll take that under consideration. But for right now, we got to wrap this up. This has been the Crispy Noodle. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. Nenna, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks.
And that'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys
later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.